last episode we did last episode things, and in this episode we're gonna continue on our quest to slowly but steadily unlock Zant. Because once we unlock Zant, we will have I'm thinking I might just do an episode where I go around doing or unlocking the things I can do now with Zant. Because if I don't do that, then there might be like an influx of episodes where it's just like Zant. So I would probably rather have just like one major Zant themed episode than have like numerous episode where it's like, hey, Zant sort of thing. Okay. Oh. Why did I think that was where I needed to go? Not sure. Okay. Defeat that. Okay. Okay. Wait. Did I? I'm not sure, but I'm fairly sure he missed. Which, I'm just gonna go up to him and do that. Because I don't exactly feel like, I didn't feel like exactly, initiating the thing again. I really should have paid attention to, what requirements I needed to do to progress. Because I think there might have been an A rank around here. Okay. You there? Do that. And now we just click and dodge. So, I finally got around to buying Cuphead, and from the hour or so of what I played, I can already tell that I'm going to love the game. But before that, I definitely need to get adjusted to the controls. Because, like, I'm not sure if it's just me and having games that are, like, being used to games where, the hitboxes are more lenient, but, it just feels weird just, like, getting hit by, things I didn't think I was gonna get hit by. Although that being said, it isn't completely bullshit. It's more down to the fact that I kind of wish it was more lenient, especially since there are a few things that are a little bit unfair. But like, I can totally see, like, it seems unfair, but like, yeah, I can, like, yeah. With more practice, and I think once I get used to the controls, I can kind of see me getting a lot better at the game. Like, the slime boss, fuck the slime boss. Like, it's like one of the first bosses in the game. It's like, what? Although, kind of only because, it might just because I'm not, or haven't gotten used to his patterns yet, so don't know where he's going to be at what time. But like, I can get to the third phase somewhere, or right now. But whether I get there with one or two hits just depends. You know, I'm gonna wonder if there's going to be less or more planes when I'm at Morimba. I'm not sure. Hmm. And also, because we're gonna be coming back here with sand, I'm not gonna search for that. Okay. Oh, I think I know what this is. Yes. Also, if I really wanted to, I could get Ganondorf's level 3 right now. And, I kind of feel like maybe going after it. Since his level 2 is like off to the side there. But like at the same time, I don't think at the current point we could get that. Okay, let's go down here since I want to unlock that water bomb spot, and to do that we need to come down here. And also, I kinda realized that yeah, I'll use that one. Yeah, the Agatha's level 2 was on the other path to Zant, so it's going to be some time before we can, I guess we can get there. Or get a more powerful Agatha. Okay, that would be the Air Force. Also, this might just be me, but like, I'm kinda getting slightly annoyed about how many games on PC that the default movement are the arrow keys and not the WASD keys. Cause like, I can kinda understand because like it's not like my keyboard is acceptable, like it's kind of retarded. But like, I kind of feel like WASD is just the norm with PC games, no matter what the genre. Just like, why aren't those the default? Excuse me? But yeah, for some reason, the keyboard I have, Apple decided that they should make the up and down arrows. That's the Moblin. Yeah, they decided to make the up and down arrows like half the size of the left and right arrows. So, if it involves me going left or right, with the arrow keys, that's fine, but like, up and down, it's like, yeah, no. Fuck that shit. And, it's kind of gone as far as that, whenever I'm playing emulators, specifically Pokemon ones, the left and right arrow keys are my A and B. Because, what else would I use them for? Maybe that's why they made the up and down arrows so small. Because, like, when do you ever really use the up and down, or the arrow keys? In, like, a normal thing? Yes, you don't? So like, it's like, okay. Not to mention there's like, it's just a safe space. Although, to be fair, I wouldn't mind a slightly larger keyboard. Because, it's kind of cramped. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna do that. And that should be good. Okay. So do it's like now that I started playing Cuphead, like it's like, do I want to abandon Mario Land? My current playthrough of Mario Land 4? Because like I've kind of stopped wanting to play that game. Although that's only because I am currently going through a kind of hard point, and it's kind of frustrating. So, yeah. So this is just me, but like, why aren't there any checkpoints in the... Oh. Like, why isn't there a checkpoint on the fog switch? It's like, what? It's like, it's like, normally it's not that bad since the levels are normally kind of short, but like, going for 100%, it's like, I have to collect all this shit again? Really? Fuck that. Okay, I feel like I've been using Ghirahim the entire time. But I mean, let's just continue using Ghirahim, because why the fuck not? Yeah, I think I'll use this one. And also, yeah, I do think I am going to just stop playing Banjo-Kazooie only because I have already technically abandoned it. Although I get the feeling that sometime soonish I will just like, get back to playing it. Also, I didn't check the Skulltula reward, so let's check that. All these Skulltula requirements, so let's check that. Okay. It's the bread and butter again. Hey, yay. Okay. I know this is one of the larger maps, but like... I want to say it's the second largest? With the largest being the Valley of... Valley of Sears? Of Sears? Which is why, like... It's like, the only redeeming thing about, the Valley of Sears is, it is... Well, it has good music. Oh, okay, so that's where the bomb tree went. I was gonna say, where's the bomb tree? This really is like the West mission. Yeah, although I could get some crowd control going on. And okay. I'm going to assume that defeating the messenger is going to be much beneficial to us in the long run, so why don't we do that? Can't get there? Normally the messenger goes to the enemy bases, but that one just went to fucking wrong one. So what the fuck is the deal with that? I almost forgot that there was a heart piece for Ghirahim here. Because, I think I know what is in the, wanna say North Oasis? Even if it isn't directly north, I think that's what it's called. Okay. It could also be a Q. But I know for sure that it has something, and if it doesn't, then excuse me? Okay. So in Project Typo News, which is what I'm going to be referring to the main channel video that I'm beginning work on, I have finished the first run of 4, and needless to say, I wasn't expecting to. Since I went through the final boss just testing to see how much I would need to grind, and I ended up getting sort of lucky and not needing to grind. Although that being said, I kinda wish I didn't succeed. Because, like, I kinda knew that I was going to, at the very least, get to the, final part of the, final area. But, the very final enemy I was not expecting to be able to beat, since, that should mean it's like at... Okay... We are around... We are going to be going that way, so I think we should be fine. Although I just really hope that, the... Wait. Wasn't that base one of ours? Could have sworn it was. Okay, I need to GTFO. What the fuck happened? Oh, right. This is probably something I probably should have noticed by now, but does the enemy... Does the LA... Oh! What? Uh-huh. There's this... Not only is Lana there, but there's more characters there as well. What the fuck? So, I will meet back at around that point, I'm assuming? Whatever that point was. Okay. Sure. Let's miss. That's fine. Okay. But yeah, the reason why I was not expecting to win against that fight was because I had an early encounter with the same enemy, and let's just say I barely escaped by that one, and I surprisingly had an easier time with the final encounter. Although, I guess you could say was sort of abusing a mechanic of the game that I didn't have access to at that point, and fight is important. Okay. Okay. That will make breaking out of this little stalemate easier. Because I can just do that. And, actually, one thing I did note, I think is just kind of hilarious, is that, I forgot to heal before entering the final area, so, not only was I severely underleveled for the standards, but I also didn't have all of my moves available to myself or to me. So yeah. Okay. Is that a third big moblin? I'll try getting that, but I don't think I'll be able to one get it and then rush all the way back. Okay. Can I at least see the Skulltula? Is that a thing I can do right now? I guess I will meet you back when I spawn in the Skulltula. Hopefully I'll be able to get the Skulltula and finish off the mission, although I feel like if I fail this time, then I will see how much better I can do with Midna, since I feel like, because we don't have a good weapon with Ghirahim at the moment, that is what is hindering us. Oh, it's right there. Okay. I feel like I have to go back to the fucking thing, because there's going to be a, powerful thing, isn't there? Okay. Why is there a messenger here? Excuse me? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Also, now I know for a fact that, oh, I know where the, harpies is. Since, I did decide to go take down the, central base only because I thought that, having control around the bases that were surrounding the allied base would have been, or would be a better idea, would be a good idea. Okay. Somehow I just don't trust this at all. Would be amazing if there was a fairy nuke. But yeah, since Project Typo involves me going through the same game, or essentially the same game 4 times, I think I might give, I'll have like a little bit of a break between playthroughs, especially since, this next run I'm going to be doing will be the second hardest run. Although, that being said, I think the beginning of the run is going to be difficult to say the least. Once I get around mid-game, it's going to ease off a little bit, but I'm not sure about the end game. But basically the way I'm going to go about it is that I started off with the medium difficulty just to regain my grips with the game, and then I'm going to be doing, well, then I'm going to be ramping up the difficulty until the fourth run, which should be the easiest. I say that only because there's only going to be like, oh, the only difficult part is around the middle, and by that point I should have things to deal with that. Although that being said, I'm not too sure. Okay. So this just sounds weird, but like, can you imagine current day Pokemon with Gen 1 mechanics? It's like, oh boy, things would be a lot different. Like, for one, the special stat, I feel like there'll definitely be a lot more tinky Pokemon. Since, of course, the high special attack stat would just be a high special defense stat as well. Okay. Yeah. So can you just say I'm not entirely sure how Blaine is the 7th gym leader of Kanto when his AI in Pokemon Red and Blue is just garbage. Since for whatever reason he'll just use potions when he hasn't even been weakened. Although that being said, I think that's the game going, hey, this Pokemon might be low health, so how about I just heal? If it is, and if it isn't, then who cares? Okay. Alright, there was a boss after this. I just hope that things will go a lot smoother after this. Because of my performance on this mission, since we'd taken 5,000 damage, and we might even go overtime, I think next recording session or something is I'll just redo this mission. Although do I want to speed it up a little? Maybe. Just because we've seen, or this mission has been repeated so much. Yeah. Although that being said, we did get some good experience with Ghirahim. Okay. Hello Goma. How you doing today? So I wonder how long this episode's going to be. Since at the moment it's been 45 minutes. And not too sure what I think about that. I just hope that it's like, I think it might be over the 30-minute mark, maybe, but I just hope, like over the 30-minute mark I'm fine with, like reaching the 40-minute mark it's like, maybe not. So not to jinx myself, but isn't this normally the time where the rest of the enemy force goes, hey, your base is free right now, so how about we just try and take it over? Okay. Are you talking about Minda or Goma? Because honestly, I don't know right now. Probably learn Ghirahim's boss finishes. Probably. There's probably... The fuck you, Goma? There's probably a costume that resembles that form, or his true form. But is there a true form costume of Ghirahim? Alright, the Scottle. Alright. I'm not sure if it is important, or like people would want to see it, but like I kind of feel like I should at least show what puzzle pieces the sculptors give you, sort of thing. Because I was just going to do the outro end of the episode here, since it's been like 15 minutes and I still have another episode to record. Yay. Okay. Solid B rank. Although I don't think that was going to be the best thing. Hey! Kinda weird that we unlocked that with Ghirahim. Of all things. Yeah. Okay, I mean, it's worth a shot, really. So how many more tiles will use the raft? Because I get the feeling it's not going to be that many more. Although, because there's another, like, there's more than one. Guess that means that there's going to be at least more than one. But next time we will inch ever so closer to that, and I might unlock this. Although at the same time, I kind of also want to do this because I am getting into the mood of like unlocking slowly grinding a better weapon in between episodes, sort of thing. So I guess I'll just have to see. I suppose. But until then, that is when I'll see you.